It is that dreaded moment when you go to log into your Pinterest account, that sinking feeling where you see that it has been disabled. What do you do? Before you panic or go into some type of tailspin, watch this YouTube episode where I'm going to break down for you what to do when your account is suspended and also what you need to avoid doing so that it doesn't ever get suspended. I'm Emily Vales. I'm a Pinterest marketing and ad strategist, and for over 4 years now, I've helped my clients and my students increase their traffic and turn it into profit through the power of Pinterest marketing. To share with you, this is what happens when sometimes somebody's account gets disabled. For whatever reason, Pinterest will occasionally disable accounts, and they have done so wrongfully, meaning you actually haven't done anything wrong and they shouldn't have disabled your account, but for whatever reason, it might have gotten caught up in some type of spam filter. Now, in the over 4 years of managing Pinterest accounts, I actually have only had one account get disabled, and I am embarrassed to say that it did happen to me, but it also was good because it was a learning lesson, and I can in confidence say I had done nothing wrong. So let me explain what happened, and then you can kind of see,
oh, this is what Emily did, and this is how I can get access to my account back. So I had just started a Pinterest account, and we were essentially building their account from scratch, right? Because I had just started it, I had just set it up for them, and it kind of stunk in a way because I just started working with this client, and a couple weeks later their account was disabled.
But I know that they felt confident in me handling the situation, and spoiler alert, I was able to get their account reinstated very quickly. So what happened was we essentially started creating pins consistently, and I didn't do anything crazy going from, starting the account and not really having anything on there and not pinning, obviously, because it was a new account, to doing 50 pins. I didn't do anything like that. Very reasonable. I believe I was doing somewhere between 3 to 5 pins a day. I was also pinning a little bit of content from other people because they didn't have anything on their boards. And then obviously, of course, creating pins consistently for their content. And they had a YouTube channel, they had a blog, they had lead magnets. So we also weren't directing pins to the same link over and over again either. Nothing like that. I can reassure all of my clients, and also what I teach my students is always based off of best practices, which also goes to show you though that sometimes accounts do get caught up in those spam filters. So what happened was I went to log in and I couldn't log in. They got an email from Pinterest essentially saying that their account was disabled. So what I did for my clients, I took care of it so that they did not have to worry about it. I reached out to Pinterest multiple times. So I sent them a very nice, kind email asking them to essentially reinstate my account, but I felt that it had been caught up in some type of spam filter, and that I could reassure them that I was not spamming and that I was following best practices, and just to essentially take a peek at my account and make sure that they see that I had been following best practices and to kindly reinstate it. So I did reach out to them, I want to say at least 2 or 3 times. They actually were not too slow with getting back to me. However, sometimes it will take persistence because it actually will be somebody from Pinterest reviewing your account before it gets reinstated. So you might have to reach out to them or email Pinterest support multiple times within a week. And I just would recommend staying on top of it, but also being kind and just acknowledging the fact that there is a real person who will be reviewing your account, and that kindness and patience also goes a long way. But of course, you're going to be a little bit eager to get your account reinstated. And like I mentioned, I just let them know that I had been following best practices and I felt that it had accidentally been disabled or flagged for whatever reason by mistake. Long story short, I got my account reinstated, or my clients, I should say. I got my client's account reinstated, and it was no problem after that. So we continued to follow best practices, and there were no issues, like I mentioned, in the future. So there are occasions where people have reached out to me, because I said this in the beginning of this video, where people's accounts have been disabled or blocked, and it was kind of for a reason, and it wasn't actually a mistake on Pinterest. And that is when I feel a little frustrated for the person reaching out to me, because I believe that in some way along the way, they have maybe been misguided or been given bad advice in regards to best practices on Pinterest. And I think that this video is very timely because right now I have seen a lot of stuff on Instagram and TikTok specifically where people are sharing how you can pin all of these affiliate links and make all this passive income through affiliate marketing on Pinterest and make $10,000 overnight. And it sounds way too good to be true. And guess what? Most of the time, there's a lot of circumstances where when it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So unfortunately, some of these people are getting their accounts disabled, and it's because they actually are not following best practices. So Pinterest does not want you to be pinning 20, 30, 50 affiliate marketing pins a day. And what I mean by affiliate marketing pins is this is what these people on social media are recommending doing. You create and design a pin, and maybe you even pull a picture of the product from whatever website. So maybe you're not even taking the time to design the pin. And essentially, where you can add the link on your pin, they put in their affiliate link, and they just are trying to send all this traffic to their affiliates, because obviously in order to get commission, they have to be making purchases, and then obviously you're getting commission off of that. So, I mean, it makes sense why Pinterest would be helpful. However, Pinterest doesn't want you to just be sharing, dozens and dozens of affiliate links a day. It does appear really spammy. And then also the people on social media who are explaining to do this aren't always even recommending following best practices. So one thing that I really recommend doing, if you are going to be sharing affiliate links, you have to explain in the description of your pin that it's an affiliate link. I am a proud affiliate of some of my favorite platforms such as Canva and Tailwind, and when I am sharing my affiliate link for Tailwind, especially if it's a video and I'm talking like I am right now, I have to say very explicitly that this is an affiliate link. I really do only recommend things that I personally use and love. However, when somebody signs up using that link, I will make a small commission. Of course, it's at no additional cost to whoever is using that link, but people aren't always explaining that and breaking it down in their Pinterest pin descriptions, and they actually have to follow FTC regulations. So you can see where if you're not following best practices, it would be easy to get blocked or disabled for spam. And then when Pinterest goes to review your account, they won't reinstate it because they saw that you had been doing things that were very spammy. And it's Pinterest's job to obviously protect their platform, their community, because if they do have people who just are sharing all these affiliate links, maybe not following best practices, taking the time to design pins, but just throwing up pictures from different sites, and they feel that it's misleading the person, they don't understand that's an affiliate link, so on and so forth, then no, they're not going to reinstate your account because they need to protect the platform and also make sure that they are, putting their users and their experience first. Because when the user experience starts to go down on platforms, then it's going to affect people wanting to come back and continue to use that platform, right? So not to mention, depending on what affiliate links you are sharing on Pinterest, not everything is going to be approved. So you have to make sure that it's something that Pinterest allows as far as an affiliate link to be shared on Pinterest. And then also too, whoever you are actually an affiliate with, that they are okay with you sharing that affiliate link on Pinterest. So some examples of ones that are approved affiliates where Pinterest is okay with you, whether it be tagging that affiliate or directing that pin to the affiliate link, because there are two different ways that you can share those affiliates. You can actually tag your affiliates. So when you go to create the pin and you're in that creation mode, you can go ahead and tag that affiliate. Or when you are getting ready to publish the pin, you have your pin title and your pin description, but then you'll also have a place where you can drive that traffic or link to wherever you want that pin to go, and you can also share that affiliate link there. So like I mentioned, you want to make sure that both parties are okay with those affiliate links on Pinterest, and some of those would include Like It to Know It, I believe Rakuten, Amazon affiliates, and I think that Amazon is one of the ones that has probably been kind of abused on Pinterest, where people are creating all of these affiliates, or they're creating all these pins that go to their Amazon affiliate links, and unfortunately they're getting their accounts disabled. And gosh, I have probably had at least a dozen people reach out to me in the past week that I was just sharing my affiliate links and I got my account disabled. So, I'm seeing a common theme here. So I just want to say that unfortunately, if this was the case for you, then Pinterest, it's a very good possibility that they won't reinstate your account. So I would encourage you to still reach out to them. And maybe you can even say that you will, if you were not following regulations, you weren't following the rules, you weren't following best practices, that you can change that. But it's one of those things that you kind of have to learn the hard way. But for the majority of people who are not doing that, but like I mentioned, the account I was managing in my client, we were able to email them, we got it reinstated very quickly, and it was not difficult. So you do need to reach out to Pinterest support, and you essentially will be completing a ticket. So you have to give a little bit of information about your name. I believe they ask you for your Pinterest handle, basically a brief description of the issue. They might even ask you to attach an image or a video. So as much information as you can, then they can really handle that a bit more swiftly. So hopefully you are falling into the first category where you just have to send an email. And if you fall into the second category, let me know in the comments if you've experienced this and really what you're going through right now, and I can try to support you through that. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new episode, and also because I will give you best tips, strategies, best practices so that you don't get your account disabled and that you're given good Pinterest advice, because it breaks my heart, but not everybody has your best interest at heart. Or really, even if somebody doesn't have ill intent, they just don't know a whole lot about Pinterest and they're trying to give advice when they don't really have the experience to back it up. So let me know if you are having issues with Pinterest, what questions you have, and I can try to support you through those questions. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, let me know in the comments how I can help you, and I can't wait to see you soon in next week's episode. Bye for now, friends.